Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the beautiful, wonderful, freaking city server. Hello, yes, another week, another video, hopefully. Different one today, I guess. Let's just cut to the chase, because I think it's gonna be like a mini tutorial, basically. Long ago, as some of you may remember, we used to have an Amtrak regional train that would kind of do this loop over here. Excuse me. It would do this loop over here, and it was very nice. Um, but it was archaic. Okay, I built it like a caveman with physical hardware, computer at each station. You know, 3 stations. Disgusting. Okay, it's analog. It relied on a lot of luck. Okay, and that's not what we're doing today. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna go here now that we've revamped the line. Well, first we gotta go here. No, we don't. First, yes. Okay, hold on. Let me figure something out. Okay, first we have to go here to grab a train, to then, or a locomotive, sorry, to then come back here, switch over here, and take all those hopper cars filled with gravel and sand and all the crap from the quarry. And I'm probably just going to pull that into the main rail yard. So, first we'll do that. I think I'll drive the truck here. Yeah, I think I'll drive the truck here because I want to go see how many train cars we're talking about because we might be able to pull them into here. It's a mess. It's a mess. Okay. Let's uh let's drive to the refinery. Okay, so yeah, the plan is to clear off this regional track for the Amtrak train and get all these hoppers out of here. So I got to run over to the refinery here and we'll fire up that little green engine. I haven't painted the yellow lines. I probably will do that soon. And these curves aren't official yet, so that's why I haven't set up the crossing gates and things. But you know what? I think it's looking all right. I think it's looking nice. The new downtown area, the new small downtown, I guess, because the big skyscrapers are still over here, and we have a building restriction for height over there. But check it out. This is also all the hoppers that came from the quarry. Like, dude, the quarry was freaking ridiculous. It's disgusting. And it just keeps going and going. So, we got a lot of stuff. I don't even know what to do with that. I feel like it's almost time for Spawn City with them. Like, just, it's disgusting. Glass, concrete, whatever you want. So, alright, let's hop in this thing. Let's work some miracles. Let's go freaking pull the quote unquote maintenance Amtrak train back home. Uh, and then let's reprogram it. And then let's teach you guys how to program it. So then everyone can have their automatic trains with ease finally, actually. With ease. Just copy paste the code probably in the description. So let's start with this guy. Okay, so probably had a quite a cutscene of train movements, but I finally have unclogged this place. And check it out. To those of you who commented relentlessly to paint the train, I painted it. It's painted. Okay. Remember this archaic system of analog ways to tell the train was arriving at its station? No more, okay? This is the start of the tutorial, so if you want to learn how to do the trains, listen up. The next 5 minutes is a crash course. F3, X and Z coordinates. X is moving, Z is consistent. So if you say between Z 3360 and 3355, the middle of the track is in between those numbers, okay? You want to have two numbers in between, you want the one you want, if that makes sense. For Z, and then for X, let's say 15690, 15685. Those are those 5 blocks right there in time and space. So we know the middle of the track because of our two boundaries this way. We know the middle of that by the two boundaries this way. Something will happen on that block in the computer program. That's how I do the elevated train, and that's how I run the regional train program now. So let me walk you through this. It's obviously, if you want to copy this and use it in your own world, go ahead. It's in the description, but you do have to edit the X and Z values for obviously where your train platforms are and so forth. Regional rail. Okay, so at the top, local component equals required component. I need that. I don't think actually I do need that anymore, to be fair, but I just add that every time. It just lets me call different things, but I think I only need that when I'm using the physical hardware. So I don't know. You could probably go without that. Local Amtrak, I called it. That's the variable. Component.ir remote control. So if I go back really quick and take a look in here, this train control card, I just grab it. I walked up to that and just right-clicked it and linked it, and then you just put it in the computer. That's how it knows what train it is. So now everywhere you see Amtrak, it understands that as that IR remote control. So uh, the program starts, it always sets the brake to 0, does the horn, waits 1 second, sets the horn again, sets the throttle to 0.38 because that's around 50 kilometers an hour between stations. Then it prints this so that I know it's running. This is outside of the loop. The rest of it is a loop, which means that every time this program restarts, this runs, which is basically my departure from the station, if you see the way the horns are going and whatever. So then I start a loop. In the loop, it's just checking the constant position of the train by getting an array. The array is just the XYZ coordinates. We want the X and the Z coordinate, which are these two. So I and J, think of it as X and Z, X, Z, X, Z. So earlier when we did the dance on the train track, X, Z, those are the coordinates. So here's a statement for approaching a station. This right here is for the new downtown station, which is this one. If I is greater than this X value and I is less than this X value, more negative X value always here, less negative here, or larger, smaller. And then if the J value, which is the Z value, is between these two, it knows it's on that position on that track. So then I print this on here so I know it's working. Then I set the throttle to 0, set the brake to 0.35, and then wait 0 seconds. Then it ends this if statement and it shoots back out into the loop. This happens not here in front of us, actually. That is happening out here past the road, where the train is just kind of starting to coast in. And now what I do is since the loop is still running, when it hits the coordinates right here now in front of us, now it turned off its power here and started braking a little bit, and it's been coasting this whole time. So I have it right here in front of us where when it hits here, it actually sets the brake to 100%, and then it waits 15 seconds at the train station, and then it executes this program again, which then starts it at the very top outside the loop, sets the brake 0, horn, waits 1 second, horn, throttle, and it runs. And then I have the other 2 stations, the village station and then the space center station. So essentially what you have is, in the loop you have 2 pairs of if statements for 1 station. You have the far out arrival part, where you just get the train to start coasting and slowing down on its own momentum with a little bit of braking action, and then you have the final stop so that it actually stops. Simple little loop and simple little line of code. So I'll have this that you can copy and paste it into your world effectively. If you know how to do that, you just got to go into your world folder in %appdata, into your computer craft folder, and then find the computer you want to put this into, or just type it all in and learn how to do it. The best is to copy, and then you change it and make it better. So I'm gonna exit that, and I think all the talking, blah blah blah, I think we're ready to freaking rip this train. So I'm gonna type that in, and let's go for a little train ride. I don't know if I'm gonna talk or what, but we'll kind of we'll enjoy it as it goes. All right, here we go. So regional rail. Also, the computer it runs on has to be chunk loaded. That's all that matters. So okay, here we go. We're approaching the station now. So anytime, it should cut the throttle and start doing the coast, the approach, and then get on the brakes just a tad bit though. But anytime should coast. Throttle's still going crazy. Okay, there we go. So it's coasting now. And now the loop is still running. Oh, that horse is going to get smoked. It's alive. Oh, it's getting hit. And now the loop is still running, and it's waiting for that specific block I have where it goes 100% brake, and that should happen any moment. And then... Excellent! Look at this! And... Oh. And honestly, like, I just want to get out normally. It did go further than I'd like here, but this is all just fine-tuning, honestly. But the logic is awesome, because you no longer have to worry about having, you know, a freaking computer at each, what do you call it, train station, and chunk loading and make sure the power, and, you know, it was a nightmare before. And then you had to have the cables in the ground and all this crap. So this is actually really exciting. You heard it cut off the throttle. It's just coasting. So that was the approach program. And then here we go. Here's the 3rd station, the space station. Oh, look at that. The old program, I think, is running. Oh shoot, what is with the getting out? So look at this. This one actually stopped pretty well behaved. I like that. And there you go. We're at the space center. Beautiful. Oh, I want to see. Oh, I can't. Yeah, the old program was running on that computer. That's hilarious. The old shitty program. So, also, the way I have it set up is, once it runs the loop, it carries enough momentum. More shitty crossing gates going down slowly. It carries enough momentum to get through that stopping section I get of 5 blocks, so that it doesn't have that glitch where it kind of struggles to leave the station. So, but again, I think the fix there is just, you know, don't have such a big gap in that if statement, you know? Just do 1 block, see if it works. Oh, this one, okay, look at this. This station has been causing me a bit of kerfuffle. Also, y'all are going to have to play with the braking and the throttle, okay? Because the throttle is kind of set with the program. It is what it is, but the braking at each station, I have it a little bit adjusted per, because look it, we're hauling ass into here. It should start coasting right before the road, but I think the crossing signals are still too slow. Oh no, they got us. Are they down? Okay, they're kind of down. Okay, we're going on the coast. All right, here we're coming in hot, man. Alright. Oh, okay, these ones got us good. That's nice. And honestly, though, I don't know, man. No matter how much I do this stuff, it never it it never gets old, dude. Automated train. Honestly, the easiest one. And look, let's see the glitch. Can it depart the station or is it screwed? Okay, you know what? It's screwed, so we've learned this is a glitch. Alright. Don't do that. Here we go. Alright. Live bug fix. No, no, no. Hey, stop it. Stop, stop, stop. That was crazy. That was crazy spelling. So, this is the station that we're having trouble with. It's the final stop here. So, what I'm going to do is, it's the I coordinate that is the X coordinate. So, what we're going to do is we're going to set this to 2 apart. We're going to save that. Okay, back at it. Just to prove it. Hopefully it works. Just to show you how the program's running. So, yeah. I think you don't need those X and Z values like 5 blocks apart like I have them. Because as you can see, it's running things several times. So I think one apart. You could tighten up the margins, make this program a lot more streamlined. But the basic logic I've given you, it works. You know, sure, it might have to start twice for some reason at this station. But if it comes in with enough pace, it shouldn't get hung up on that. But who knows, you know? Let's see. Let's see. Is it arriving yet? It's not arriving, but it's close. I guarantee it. I feel it. It left, you know, like a minute and a half ago. It should only take like 2 minutes to get here. Come on, train. There it is. It's not failing me. It's coming in hot. It's coming in hot. Come on. Come in with heat. Yes, do what you're programmed to do. Here we go. Coasts past where it needs to be. Coasts past. See that? I like it. Okay. Here we go. Now that it's running at optimum, you know, freaking actual function. Not some crap where I keep resetting it. This is nice. Don't you get stuck. It didn't get stuck. It did not get stuck. You see, I proved it. I proved it. Okay? The program works. There's kinks. They are repairable, but you want an automatic train for no work, this is the best bet. Alright? You leave comments, I'll try to help. But it's self-explanatory. I think I've explained as much as I can, so I appreciate you guys for watching this one. I hope it's helpful to those of you who needed the help, and I hope it's enjoyable to those of you who just wanted to watch something cool. So, again, thank you guys for watching this one, and I will see you guys next time.